Changing track. Sixth, industrialization is the way to revitalize the rural economy and boost incomes. Arun G. Seot, January 8, 2019. In the quest to revitalize the rural economy, economist Naomi Imamura in 1998 proposed a new model of rural development called sixth industrialization, and Japan was the first to implement the concept. Sixth industrialization is the convergence of primary industry, agriculture production, secondary industry, processing and manufacturing, and tertiary industry, service sector. In many countries including Nepal, the economic gap between rural and urban populations is widening on a daily basis. Likewise, the rural population is decreasing and profitability in agriculture is also declining, mainly due to climate-related hazards, aging populations, increasing abandoned fertile fields and surging imports of cheap products as a result of globalization. Under such circumstances, sustaining the rural economy, which is a largely agriculture-driven endeavor, presents great challenges and demands proactive actions. Value added. It is obvious that profit margins or value additions are generally greater for secondary and tertiary industries. Bringing the secondary and tertiary industries together with the primary will lead to the revitalization of the rural economy. For example, if farmers sell rice, their profits would be a few rupees per kg, but if they make rice cake or wine, they could earn more than double. Such value added at the farm level will help farmers escape from the vicious cycle of poverty. The essence of sixth industrialization is hybridizing the primary, secondary and tertiary industries and creating a new industry. Moreover, it should promote innovation in the rural landscape through the exchange, sharing and accumulation of information and knowledge. Contrary to making mechanical and lifeless linkages between customers and farmers, sixth industrialization promotes social and human bonds, and people will respect farmers who are producing and supplying their food. Sixth industrialization encourages the utilization of locally available natural resources, traditional technologies, people's talents, and incorporation of history and culture. More importantly, it is a modern value chain led by farmers rather than off-farm actors as is happening currently. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe made sixth industrialization his policy to revitalize the rural economy, and it is a key part of Abenomics. Japan has aimed to boost the sixth industrialization economy to 10 trillion yen by 2020, which was just 1 trillion in 2011. It has also integrated agriculture, fishery, livestock and forestry, and not stuck to agriculture. Korea launched a comprehensive scheme for sixth industrialization in 2013. Will it work in Nepal? The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development, in association with the Central Bureau of Statistics, Food and Agriculture Organization and World Food Programme, recently released a report saying that 7% of the people in Karnali province starve at least one day in a year. According to the Multidimensional Poverty Report 2018 published by the National Planning Commission, 78.5% of Nepalese live in rural areas where the poverty headcount is 33.2%. This shows that without addressing the rural economy, the dream of creating a prosperous Nepal and meeting the Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, will be challenging. The rural economy and rural setting in Nepal and in Japan, Korea and China are similar. Moreover, all of them have Oriental culture and traditions. The popularity of homestay and agrotourism is gaining momentum in Nepal. Schools are exposing kindergarten children to traditional activities like paddy transplanting, pottery making and even harvesting of some crops. These trends are quite favorable for sixth industrialization in Nepal. Nepal has tremendous traditional knowledge and technology related to agriculture. The promotion of sixth industrialization will help to protect our traditional knowledge and technology like siso rice huskers, stone grinders and water mills. The new generation is highly likely to miss the lifestyle of previous generations, and it will be a pleasure for the older generation to pass on their experiences. Such interventions will revitalize our rural economy. Therefore, sixth industrialization will very likely succeed in Nepal. The role of the government is crucial for the promotion of sixth industrialization. Taking the case of Japan and Korea, a proactive role of the government is required, including policy formulation and capital injections. Sixth industrialization is not about business only, rather it is about the economy and, more importantly, the economy of more than 2/3 of the population and sociology. However, it is not a replacement for the traditional value chain, which may still work for commercial mega-farms. Therefore, a clear, concise and prioritized policy is necessary. Overall development. The role of the private sector in a public-private partnership and of communities and cooperatives as active participants will certainly make sixth industrialization a success. Promotional activities by the media and utilization of social media can be beneficial to spread awareness among the public. For countries like Japan, Korea and China, sixth industrialization means revitalization of the rural economy. In our case, successful implementation means overall development of the economy owing to the large contribution of agriculture to the GDP and employment. It may also help to regain our marginalized social bonds and social capital. Moreover, it would be an opportunity to loop our economy with Asian giants such as China, Japan and Korea, which will greatly help to meet the SDG targets, especially eradicating poverty and ending hunger. GC is an officer at the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development. Published August 1, 2019.